Hello and welcome to Kinky When Wet. I'm your host, Nappy Headed Black Girl, and today I'm going to be interviewing author Leslie Pogue. We're going to talk a little bit about her fabulous hair and how she maintains it. Hi Leslie, how are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
And we're going to start with talking about how long you've been natural. So how long have you been natural, and did you transition, and if so, how?
I've been natural for, actually it's been so long now I don't really remember. I want to say it's around 2007, 2006. And I did transition because, like most people in the 80s, I had the 80s flip. And so it took a while for it to, get shorter. I just hit an age where I just wanted to try something different. So I did slowly cut it shorter and shorter and shorter. And so I did ultimately just land here.
Okay, describe your hair for our audience in 3 words.
In 3 words: authentic, easy, and I don't know how to say this in just a word, but it's just the best decision I ever made.
Okay, we understand that. We understand that out there. From what I understand, you have a very simple routine. So tell us how you're wearing your hair now and how you maintain it, and if there are any particular products that you use.
You're right. It's extremely simple. I wash it and I put baby oil on it. That's it. I am a no fuss kind of gal. I don't have time for a whole bunch of stuff. I use simple shampoo. Sometimes I even use bar soap and just got it done. Yeah.
See, you do not have to be a PJ. Simple is best. Tell us what the baby oil does for your hair, because you're the second person I've met who uses baby oil in their hair.
Well, baby oil, I got the baby oil because I thought that it would give me the oil. It would moisturize my hair.
Right.
And it does and it doesn't. I mean, it definitely does leave it oily. And I don't put a lot on. I actually got a spray bottle and I just spray it on lightly. But it dries it out ever so slightly, but it just gives it a little bit of a shine. Because the other thing is with the gray, you want to be careful because it's really easy. Luckily, I have silvery gray. But it's even with the silvery gray, it's real easy to get that dull gray color and it kind of starts to look a little green. You don't want that. So what I've noticed is it still gives it that luster. It still looks pretty and shiny.
So it's kind of like oil sheen for natural hair?
Kind of.
For you?
Yeah, for me.
Oh, and what type of shampoo do you use? Is there any particular brand that you're married to, or do you experiment?
No, I experiment. It's I go with what's on sale mainly. But right now I think I'm using Fructis because yeah, exactly. And what I have started to do in my whole life actually is move toward the more natural products.
Okay. Tell us something that you learned about your hair after you went natural that you didn't know before.
I didn't know how straight it was growing up. And it's really funny. I just had this conversation today. A friend of mine at work was saying how, you don't know about BBs in the back of your head. Your hair's so straight, blah, blah, blah. But I told her that I didn't grow up that way. When I had BBs back there too, and so growing up, I pressed my hair. My grandma pressed my hair, and I had a perm from age 13 till whenever.
Right.
And exactly. So so I had all that. It's just that I noticed though that since I've worn it this low, I'm not combing it. I brush it down, and I guess my hair's been trained, and now it's just so straight. It's as if it's permed.
Now tell us a little bit about your book, 28 Days to Happy.
28 Days to Happy. 28 Days to Happy that's my child, my heart, my love. 28 Days to Happy is designed to help people get to their authentic self. It's really designed to go through acknowledgement, acceptance, healing, and getting to that place of understanding that things happen to people through your life. People do things to you, you feel wronged, and you have to work through those, accept, forgive, and move on, and then start from the is. I was diagnosed with anxiety, panic disorder, with depression in my early 20s. And so I learned what all that meant, what it was about, and I learned how to live my life so that I didn't need the medication that they kept trying to force on me. And so through the transition of that throughout my life, just learning and growing, No Psychobabble, which is the business, and then the 28 Days to Happy, the book, kind of came to be. And that's just out there to help people understand that, look, you know what, yeah, you're sad and mad and you're crying and you don't know why, and that's okay. It's okay. But start from here. and let's just make a choice, make a decision, because that's really what it boils down to anyway. It's really a choice, and make that choice to just say, look, I want to know what happy feels like, and I'm going in search of it. I'm going to find it myself.
Very motivating, very inspiring. And finally, for our viewers who are new naturals or are thinking about going natural, do you have any words of encouragement or advice?
Just do it. I mean, like I said, it really, I mean, it's truly the best decision I ever made, and everybody can't go this low, but at the same time, just don't give up.
Well, thank you for joining us today, Leslie.
Of course.
And thank you for tuning in. I'm Nappy-Headed Black Girl, and this has been Kinky When Wet. For more pictures of Leslie's fabulous hair and to find out how you can get your copy of 28 Days to Happy, click the link in the info bar. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Leslie Pogue, and I'm Kinky When Wet.